on in and sit a while. I'm Helen, also known as Sprite966. On Ravelry, Instagram. That's basically the only two places I am. We have a Ravelry group, so there will be an at-home starting in January. It's not really a big thing, it's just like knit socks all year. Most people knit socks. And I've got something to say to you, is it Joyce? Hold on a wee second and I'll tell you. This has got to be all over the place, I'll do show notes, nothing. It's Instagram, and I'm rubbish at writing, as I keep telling people. And somebody asked me a question. That's not on. Joyce. And I'm being rude, sorry peeps. What was the question? Joyce. Hold on. It's not Joyce. Dead space. Aye, Joyce Mary, Joyce Young. She said she's got to start knitting socks this year, or next year. And my best tip for you, Joyce, is basically what I did was I got a basic pattern. I done it with double pointed needles, and I basically followed the pattern word for word, because I'd never knit socks before. And that might have been about 9-10 years ago. Now, I would say 9 years ago anyway, it was for my birthday. And that was me, I fell in love. So I just cast on, size the needles that helped me in the pattern as well. I've went down a size or two since then. Just take it easy, don't get flustered if you make a mistake. Just take it back or leave it down or whatever, just take your time. One stitch at a time. And I hope you enjoy it as much as us sock knitters do. I'm back to loving my double points mainly. Tried to be 9-inch ones, but my hands are no loving them. I'm faster with my DPNs or magic loop, and right now, as I say, I'm preferring my DPNs. Excuse me. Right, this is the end of the year. This is the last day of the year. 3 years ago yesterday, I decided to embark upon the podcast world. Why? Oh why, God only knows. But I have met some lovely people through it, and that I don't regret. It's been absolutely fantastic. I mean, you know, people that you've actually never met in real life, but you become friends with them. And I'm not the greatest of keeping in contact, but just to let you know, my friend Nancy Wallace, who I found years and years and years ago on Ravelry, just came across, we had the same birthday, and she's a beautiful photographer. And last year she came to Scotland, and she came to Scotland and England, and she took photographs everywhere. And she stayed with me, well, she kind of dozed for a wee while before, because she was getting homesick and she wanted to go home early. But she managed to go and see the you know, Paisley Abbey and the Wallace Monument and Elderslie and different things like that. And she asked if she could have my address, because the first year she sent me a calendar was 2-3 years ago, and she makes them herself, she does them herself. So I've got all the American holidays and the UK holidays. So I'm like half American now. Not really. So she asked for my, she says, you still at the same address, can I have your address again? Because I want to send you a new calendar. So, thanks Nancy. It's wonderful, absolutely wonderful. I was showing it to my Aunt Julie, and her favourite is September. She says, I want it to be September all year round. I don't know if in September's. They're just beautiful. I love them all. 4 Mile Old West Town, look at that. The light's crap, by the way. It's only 12:20 on the 31st and it's grey and smirry rain. Sorry. It's South Dakota this year. I've got my wigwam, teepee. This is the one. It's beautiful. I mean, I don't know how you do it, Nancy, but your photographs are stunning. I don't even know if Nancy watches my podcast, but anyway. Fantastic. So, I get them. That's Rough Lock Falls, Spearfish and Spearfish Canyon. It just looks surreal. Anyway, thanks again, Nancy. Looking forward to having this up I have Nancy's calendar in my living room, and I have a calendar in the kitchen that I write on for appointments and things like that. Loving it. So just thought I'd show you that. So, you know, I mean, this is things that, and if we remember, we try and send each other a birthday card, because obviously this is the same date. So that's great. But I just wanted to talk a wee bit before I went into. I've not got all my finished objects because a lot of them were given out as Christmas presents. And I've had a hell of a year. Missing my mum, a few different things. And there's lots and lots of podcasts have popped up over the year. And some I've took to and some I haven't. Because you can't watch every single podcast. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with them, just it's no for me. And I've been a kind of basically recluse. I've kind of kept myself away and not been out and doing things, and it's been a bit crappy. So I'm looking forward to getting this year out of the road. And if there's one thing, I have been doing this for 3 years, and a lot of my podcasts that I loved, as I say loved because they're gone, and another one is shutting down very soon. Heartbroken. But I've got all the good memories for the ones that, I mean, there's at least 4 or 5 of my top favourite ones that have all finished and gone. But I've enjoyed them while I had them, so. And there's a lot of new podcasts, and I'm finding them very cliquish. Me myself, I think it's like a big clique, and if you're no one with the in crowd, then you're no worth it, and I think that's a bit wrong. Most people do this just for fun. Well, I find it enjoyable and chatting away to my knitters. Notice I say my knitters. These are my knitters. And I've heard some podcasts moan about podcasts that do it for the knowledge and this and that, and I don't think it's that at all. They're just cliquish. They talk about each other all the time, and it's you know, I do this it's for me, not for Jack Daw down the road or whoever. And some people like that and some people don't. So all the kind of clan, we say clan, very Scottish word clan, we'll say the clan all stick together. And then you get wee clans off of the big clan. You get what I'm talking about. If you're a normal, uncrazed knitter, you'll know what I'm talking about. I like the big popular ones. Well, I like a couple of the big popular ones, but I still prefer my ones 4 years ago. But I've not got enough time in the world to watch them all. I try, I join, I look, and that's the thing. I keep joining groups and leaving them, and joining them and leaving them, and joining them and leaving them. It's just a thing I do. It's no, I don't want them to take offence to the fact that if I leave their group and then rejoin it. It's just something I do, and if you don't like it, well, let me know, and I'll no do it. But other than that, I can then make my mind up about things in real life, never mind podcast groups. And it's no like it's the end of the world if I leave a group. It doesn't mean to say I've stopped watching a podcast. It's just that if you're not doing anything in the group, like my group should really shut, because nobody does anything except for that word game. But that's fine. I'll keep it open because you never know. Somebody might want to say something. In fact, we got a new member, or no, I'm not a new member, but somebody new joined, popped in and said hello, and so hello, because I just looked this morning, but I haven't really looked at your name, but hello to you anyway. I want to say hello to Evelyn for the tramway. Hi Evelyn, I've met her through knitting. Amanda, who is Wee Short Monkey, who's a Scottish designer. I don't know if she's knitting a lot now, she's doing a lot of sewing and crafts and home stuff and things like that. But Amanda and I have been a couple of places. You know, I mean, it is a great community, but it's what you put into it, you get out of it. So I don't put a lot in, I don't get a lot out. I'm not very joiny, you know, I'm very introverted, and that's just who I am. It's me, myself and I sort of thing. But I do hopefully want to get to the Edinburgh Yarn Festival and the Perth Festival of Yarn that was started by Eva Christie. Because I've met John and I've met Charlotte. I've still to meet Kirsty and that. But I think that's about me. That's all I wanted to kind of rave about for the end of the month. End of the year. But you don't need to follow my group and say, oh, I can't go to anybody else's group, blah blah blah. That's not what it's all about. It's what you find. I think if I look back, I've had a couple of rants, but I don't really moan a lot about other podcasts or mention other podcasts too much. And I think that's what the people that watch my podcast like, because I don't go on about that. And it'll go back to that after this one. Just normally me being in Egypt talking about my knitting. But hopefully things will be changing next year, and I've got appointments early on in January, which I'm glad about. Hopefully I'll get myself back into work, get my health issues sorted. The HRT, as I said, didn't work very well, so I've to try a new HRT. I've got my fingers sticking now. I've got trigger finger, so you can call me Trig. Still knitting away like a crazy fool. Not be buying as much this year, and not because I've got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of yarn. I've got a lot of yarn because I've got no money, so I'll not be buying much yarn. Because I've heard people, other podcasters, and not just one or two, but quite a few saying, you know, it's not a yarn diet and all the rest. I mean, some people it might be a yarn diet. Some people have got yarn that they can never knit in a lifetime, or 3 people could knit in a lifetime, but they're, as they call it, their collection. But each to their own. Everybody's an individual, and you should be basically not be putting your views onto other people. Well, that's by the way I look at it anyway. This is getting very thingy. I'm still going to put this all on. You can fast forward it if you don't want to hear me rambling. But anyway, this is, I had to get this. Sorry for leaving people, my lovely peoples. And I got a lovely postcard for Tracy, who's so jealous, is in South Africa. Hi Tracy! Look at this. This is my journal for my knitting for next year. I had fun once, it was awful. That not just me. Grumpy cat. Oh, that cat's face. It's the best. So, I'll go through a few goals. I did quite a lot of knitting this year. I was going through my Ravelry, and I done quite a bit. I actually got more than I thought I did, but I've got goals for 2017, and I'm not having I might put them in my group. Excuse me again. I'm so rude today. You know how a lot of people don't, it's no resolutions or anything like that, I mean, because they never work anyway. That's just things that I definitely want to knit. And I think mostly I've got the yarn. I might have to buy a few skeins of, like, I'm going to maybe do hats. I want to do between 5 and 10 hats and mitts for Christmas presents throughout the year. And I want to do them in the Malaby Brigo reel because it's that soft and cushy and yummy. so I want to do that. So that might be the only yarn, and the yarn for the wee Anders sweater that I'll possibly be buying this year. But we'll see anyway, you know, never know how it will go. But I want to do between 12 and 20 pair of socks, because I've got a beautiful box that I got for my Christmas. I've actually got two. One will be a memory box and the other one will be for a box of socks. But that's not a call, it's just I want to put them in a box and then I'll have a nice 12 pair of socks for myself at the end of the year. One of the groups I'm in there doing a knit along, I'm doing a brown bag. But you don't have to knit socks, you can knit shawls or everything, it's just a brown bag. Pick a skein of yarn out your stash, don't have to have it in a brown bag. No rules in my group, that sort of thing, just a one skein project basically for the year. I'm doing it for 2 years, I've got 24 in brown bags. So I did between 12 and 20 pair of socks, and no all for me, 12 for me and the rest will be for Christmas gifts. I'm thinking I want to start a Pure Joy and the calligraphy cardigan in January. I've got the Anders sweater I want to do. I want to knit that, I want this wrap. It's a lovely wrap, it's like a poncho style, but I think it's knitting oblong and then it's got buttons. 5 to 10 hats, CQ for Ravelry, 5 to 10 mittens the same, the Rosewater shawl, the Reina shawl, the Party on My Needles shawl, 12 wee ornaments, small toys for Christmas decorations, that's to go with the sock group that I'm in, continue with my blankets, and I've got 3 knit and 3 crochet. So that's basically my goals. I've got the remote and pencil, rubbish writer, but and my grumpy cat. I get to see that face every time I look in this book. Anyway, so what did I finish? So that's basically it for next year. If you get into my Ravelry group, my Ravelry page, and go into my projects, I think if you hit the Q 2016, it shows you everything. I mean, there's quite a bit. Hold on. I'll see. I think that's notebook projects 2016. Hold on, I'm going to sit that in front of you for a minute. Does that do it that way? Finished projects. Hold on a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 47 projects I finished. And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, I think I've done 13 socks. I've done a couple of sweaters, shawls, hats, scarves, toy, mitts, hats, and I've got in progress left 1, 2, 3, 4, well the 6 blankets plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 projects, 6. Well, for this year I've still got the 6, oh my shawl. I'll show you my whippies first. The whips that I've got is a cardigan. It's just a plain box style cardigan in Utah, and sorry about the colourways people because you're not going to see it right because I've got the big light on that's kind of yellowy orangey, and I've got the lamp on and dullness out there, and so I've got this, it's kind of purples and darks, and that's size 4mm, size 6 US, and my Aquarius bag from Blue Yarn. Here, buy Blue Yarn always, thank God for bags. I've got, and I'm hoping to finish these all within the month of January. Maybe not the cardigan, but definitely the shawl. So this is the Talisman shawl for the beginning of the Shawl Society, and I think I'm only about 40 or 50 rows away from finishing. So it's in lace weight. What is it, 3.75 signatures. And I've got beads going on that. I'm not a lover of knitting with lace weight, I've got to be honest. So that's my spin farm bag from Joanna Spring. I've got my bag for Laurie for Inch Knit podcast. She's in Canada. And this is my aim, I'm so polite. I've not got much done in that one. The cuff basically. But this is my own design. Oh, here, excuse me. And I'd pull the pattern and I got rid of the pattern because I had that many mistakes in it. But I don't even know what kind of toe I've done or anything to look at it. But anyway, I need to finish it and see if to correct all the different mistakes that are in the pattern. So that'll get done eventually. And that's in my Knit Pro Zines, 2.5mm. Right, so that's my projects. I've still got whips that I've not showed you yet, but these are finished now. These take me a full year to knit. I'm so lazy. But then what a year it's been. So, and this is wool, jaggy wool. It's jagging the life out of me right now. So these will be a gift, and there's a hat to match for somebody next Christmas that likes woolly wool. So they're the Bella mittens. So I'm quite happy to get them going. I finished my 2 hats. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen all this. If you don't follow me on Instagram, this is the Annapurna hat by Louisa Hardin, and it's Louisa Hardin's yarn that I got it when I was away with Amanda, wee short monkey, at Chester. And that's Elsie. So, that's my, get my beads on the yarn. I don't know if you can see them or not. But anyway, so that was her. I finished my yarn that I won for Sheila and that Never Cast Off podcast, and this is still to be washed, so there will be a bit of a stretch in it. And this is the No Purl rib scarf for Purl Soho, and I've done the stretchy cast off, so it's a bit bigger than the cast on, because you can never get the two the same anyway. Come on people, get out there and invent a cast off that's the same as a cast on. But anyway, so I love it. That's for me, I'm keeping them for myself. There's wool in it, but it's 20% wool in this. It's a carrying cake and a cake pop colourway, and it's yummy. And it's so sad because we can't get it here in the UK. I want carrying cakes! See, no, I would never be done buying them and knitting scarves for everybody. So I think I'll do a couple of these scarves. There's a couple of mistakes in it because, you know, it's a no purl, it's a free pattern, so I'm not getting anyway. So the slip stitch is basically just put your yarn in front, slip one purl wise, put the yarn back and start knitting, so because there's no purl stitches. But every so often you forget and I've purled a stitch but I've not noticed it. So there's about 3 or 4 purls in it. But anyway, if they're looking that close they can knit it themselves. And it's for me anyway, so. But I'll maybe get a couple of these done in Malabrigo for gifts as well, because it's just sitting blah blah blah, just remember no purl. For all you purl haters, you'll be loving it. And it does look like brioche Sylvia. I don't know if Sylvia watches. But anyway. That's the finished stuff. I finished socks in that, but yeah. I've added, I put this, I need to watch the time because I think I'll be getting nearly to the off part. This is the first one, well the first 3 that I started, because I sewed the 3 together basically. So there's 719, 715, so I added another 4 with the wee pins in them. And that's the socks that I've got on the new. That's my Alice's Ocean. That's my Hedgehog. That's in the Teacup. And that's in the Hurricane colourway. And that's my Nomadic Yarns Dobby is a Fooey Elf. So, and I thought I better keep on with this or else it'll never get finished, and it's huge. But it's not big enough yet for what I want it to be. And all the ends are sewn in, except for the fresh ends. That was a feat, I tell you. So it's not going to be sitting in the back of the couch anymore, or the chair, because if I have it there it's never going to get done. So this way I get it done. Socks, this is what I've got left in socks. I frogged a couple of projects as well because I thought I'm never going to get these done. So I frogged, so I've got one sock done and I'm decreasing. I think I've just finished decreasing. At the heel flap. These were the Edard socks, but they're now not the Edard socks because I never done the cable all the way down this big broad cable. And I'm happy with my choice because it was just too tedious, too many cables. And that's pirating wool for Ruler for Germany. Great yarn, £7. I mean, I think his yarns went up, or her yarns went up, I don't even know if it's a he or she. Sorry, but they'll get lovely. I've got another couple of their skeins. So these might be a Christmas present for next year for somebody, because I've made them slightly bigger than for me. So, happy with them. And that's in my UK bag that I can never remember, and it's Chiagoos. And all this bag, that's my Manda Panda. Creative wee panda. Thanks Manda Panda! Her yarn was lovely. I knit my Christmas socks. I've not got them because I wore them. I'll show you another skein I did get from her. But then I did a Christmas Eve cast on, but I'm not doing it with Little Bobbins because I'm not in the Little Bobbins group. I'm not in Danny's group. So that's I've had this since 2012. This is for No Makers, and it's 'Tis the Season, and it's like, you know, I was hoarding it forever, and I'm like, I need to knit it. So it tells you when it was born. Hope you've seen that. Anyway, so, and it's coming out lovely, and these are the monkey socks. And that's, I'm halfway down the foot. Because they basically knit themselves, the monkeys. And that's in my Kate Hawthorne Cottage bag. Needle Cozy. With the socks on it. In my Charlie Brown bag. That one for Jake Girl or Katie. No, again, sorry it turned off. I wasn't watching, see. Normally I'm watching. I was talking about my socks here. And this is my Mrs Brown's bag. I treated myself for Christmas. This was my Christmas present to myself. And that's in a firework colourway. I don't know whose yarn it is right enough. But it's got orange and pink and blue. It's got all the colours. It's lovely. So, and I like the size of that bag. And I'm doing that in my sock blanket that Kay sent me for Australia. Well, she sent me it for Norway. For a dyer in Norway who's Australian. And I had to cast it on Christmas Day. It's lovely. So, and look how it's knitting up. I went through all my minis and I've got a navy, that's a navy, and a kind of snail off the same colour as my cardigan. I got this for Christmas off my daughter. And it's so soft because I've got a wool, itchy wool issue. But it's no wool, it's plastic basically. But it's knitting up like that. Look at the trees. The trees are wee specks. So there you go, Kay, that's what it looks like. It's beautiful. So I'm going to knit these and I'll have them for next Christmas Day. So I don't need to go mad at knitting a Christmas Day pair. So these will be getting put by. I was pulling for the wrong end, so just wrapping it up. So I just leave it rolled up and then I knit straight from it. I wasn't sure what I was going to do, I wasn't sure where I was going to ball it up, but I thought, nah, it's quite good to see the wee trees coming out. And it's in a wee needle cozy I made myself, but there's no interfacing in it. So that's my socks. I've only got 3 pairs. Oh, caught my yarn there. My 3 pairs of socks, which I'm happy with, because I had about 6 or 7 and I frogged a couple of pairs. Well, I've got 4 socks. I've still got my own socky guy. Right, blankets. Oh, I frogged my virus shawl because I thought I'm never going to get done it, and I'm not keen on the chroma. It's a single ply and it's got a halo, so I'm just going to crochet it into my blanket. I never even, because I was trying to untangle it and rip it out, and it was catching, and I thought, oh, just rip it, so I just threw that bit in the bin. So that will be going into this blanket because this is like bigger pieces of yarn. I started these away in the summer months, but then just left them like everything else. So it's just a lot. It's just going to be, it's only not as big as my wingspan or anything. It's just got to be like for in the living room when you're sitting on the chair. But I'll make it quite long so I can have it doubled if I want. So that's for bigger scraps of yarn. So like I've got that piece to put in, that's red, which is no nice, it's jaggy as well. And I've got that I'll put in. And then this is my, instead of having a magic cake, I did a magic ball. So that's all just wee pieces, and none of them are tied. I've done the magic knot. Because like one of the other podcasts that I was watching was saying, they've been unlucky with magic knot, so have I, and it was in a sweater and they all unravelled, and I was having to do sweater surgery and it put me off the sweater and so anyway, but look how cute that is. And I've no ends, look, I'm sewing them in as I go. Because I'm weaving them in, I'm no magic knotting. So I've only got one, because that's to let me know that's the back. So these will take forever, but I'm not in a hurry. And then I've got another magic ball started. That's for just, see, like the wee leftover bits after the blank, you know, the mitered squares and the wee crocheted squares. So that's my 2 blankets there. I've got a third one in the bag. These are my mitered square ones, but they're going the straight way instead of the like the first one I did. So I managed to get 3 or 4 put into that. 1, 2, 3. Aye. So it's coming along. I'll fold them all up later, better, because I've got a kind of neatness problem. But when I'm talking to you guys, it's kind of too much hassle to... Oh, somebody's shouting. And that's the bigger one. And I've got 1 square added and I've got another one started. That's in my key bag from Australia. Right. So I was very... My family don't really get me a lot of woolly stuff unless I basically ask them, but that was the, I told you I wasn't really doing Christmas this year. So I did get myself my Christmas yarn to knit my Christmas socks. I don't know if I showed you this or not. And it's Manda Panda Creative. And this one's got, I didn't even know, this one's got cashmere in it. And this one's called, is it Frosty Morning, Foggy Sunrise. And it's lovely. So they might be getting started at the beginning of spring. I'm not sure yet. And that was a bargain, that was a steal, it was only £10. I was very tempted, but I'm not buying any more. I got very tempted to go in and get some colourways and things like that for, but I thought, I've got my brown bag sock club. And then my wee, oh sorry for leaning, Amy, who is Green Feather, is it Green Feather 7 you're Amy? She sent me sock yarn and double knit, it's double knitting, I'm sure that's double knit, Studded RDK I think. Shot at the crown of my head there. Aye, double knit and Studded acrylic, and that's, look, it matches my cardi. Everybody must be in the same colour scheme for me this year. So I'm thinking I might do myself a nice hat with that. So, and then I've got this sock wool and it's lovely. My daughter will steal these as soon as I've got them knit because of the amount of pink it's in them. Thanks Amy. And she knit me a heart that's hanging up in my bedroom. And she said, biscuits. Oh my god, people. Get Amy to send your shortbread, Christmas shortbread. Oh, Amy, you can send me some more of that anytime you want. Right, what else? And then, I've still not sent away Get Your Grant wish. I granted a wish and I haven't sent it yet to Leona. Because I thought it's going to get mad at Christmas and it gets lost in the Christmas post and that. So I thought it'll be nice getting it in the beginning of January. So that'll be going away as soon as the post office opens on Monday or Tuesday, Wednesday, whenever it is. And Karen's prize hasn't been sent away yet. That's to go to Australia. So when I had told Karen she won, or when she found out she won, and she said, can I have your address, I'd like to send you some of my yarn. I was like, oh definitely. So she sent me this parcel and I posted it on Instagram. And then, oh, where's my flag? Look. Ah, Australia! Happy New Year! Because they're already in New Year. So I've got the Australia flag. So it's going to live with Hector Weber, my cactus. And Karen started dyeing yarn. Now, I don't piece within yarns. I don't know if she's actually got a shop yet or anything like that. But she was, and it's sport weight. I'm so delighted. I've never had, well, I've not got much sport weight. So I was so delighted when it was sport weight. And look at the colours. She never named them, but Karen. What colourways are they? Or are they? Is it just guess your? But look at that, it's beautiful. Stunning. Oh, love them. Thank you, Karen. And Sorry for crinkling. I want you to try this. It's a Click by Click Heating. This is super fine merino by Click Heat, and it's a double knitting as well, 8 ply. Look at that. Right, look. Lovely. So I couldn't believe it. I was like, ah, what the? Postman came this morning, and then another postman came and battled the door and ran away sort of thing. He went, parcel for you. My daughter's like, give me it, give me it. I said, no, I'm getting it. So I got a lovely card. And I got tea. I'm going to try and get into tea this year. And this sounds lovely, spiced apple infusion. And now we know it. And when you see this just, I'll be using this all year, I don't care. She made a bag. And it's stunning. Look, for all the camper van people. There's a minibus, a caravan. Jingle all the way, happy, home for the holidays, 'tis the season. Merry and bright, and it's so beautiful. That's what I say to my daughter, that's my favourite bag now. She's like, every bag's your favourite bag, but oh, it's lovely. It's got stars and it's got wee tassel. That's what my daughter goes, she's looking at wee tassel and everything, Mum. I said, I know. I said, that's beautiful. I'm saying, did she make that? She have got a label on it. But there was a wee note saying that she had made it herself. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at the dog in the window. Oh, there's another one. A dog in that. Oh, there's a dog in the mall. I'm such a tube. Look. Ah, beautiful. Absolutely stunning, Karen. Really, get a shop opened, Mrs. So there you go. Unlike Grumpy Cat, I had fun once and it was fabulous. But kindness is what I'm saying. Kindness of people that you've never actually met in real life. Oh, it's overwhelming sometimes. And it couldn't have been a better end to the crappiest year. And then again, I let it be crappy. I never, you know, it's not like done this to me, because that was like a full year, so because it's not like my mum passed in 2016, it was 2015, so, but just, it was such a blur this year, can I say last year yet, to the midnight the night, and I'll be sleeping at New Year, I'll be well sleeping. So, all I can say is I hope everybody had a lovely Christmas. Hanukkah's still going on, I think, so happy Hanukkah, whatever way it's pronounced. I'm sorry, I'm a heathen. Happy Kwanzaa, which was, I think it was the 26th, I'm not even 100% sure. Happy Yule Festivus for the rest of us. Happy whatever you celebrate, and even if you don't celebrate. Sometimes, even if you don't celebrate these things, the joy coming off other people is just enough to kind of make you feel better. What kind of thing? What else can I say really? Hopefully I'll get my spinning back up. I'm not buying any more fibre, because if my hands get any worse, I'll not be able to do a lot of spinning, so I might be packing and spinning side of things next year, but we'll wait and see, because I've got a good few braids of fibre, or what would you call it? Some of them's own braids. I've got some fibres that I need to get through. Basically that's it. I hope everybody has had fun. Nice Christmas, didn't eat too many chocolates. I'm sick of looking at chocolate. I've got 3 bowls of it sitting over there with my nice flowers that my Auntie Julie got me. Steak pie tomorrow. We didn't do Christmas dinner this year. I wasn't in the mood. But I missed my turkey, so next year it'll be back to turkey for Christmas. And then I've started back at Weight Watch. Well, I haven't actually went back, it starts back on the 5th, but I've got a half price deal, so for 3 months. So I'll go and get my weigh on the 5th. I need to get this for health reasons more than anything, get the weight down. get the high cholesterol down because I'm a pig and I like food. So, and I'm going to try, I'm not going to say I'm going to succeed, but I'm going to try and be diet soda free this year coming, because obviously it's no good for you anyway, but I'm going to try my hardest to come off the diet soda, because I know I'm addicted. I mean, I can drink 3 litres in a day basically, which is not good for you. So anyway, oh, crochet, my wee last crochet thing. Showed you all my blankets. And my Star Trek bag that I made myself. I love Star Trek. James T. Kirk. So I need to go over that this year as well. But it's growing. It's coming on. But oh, there's so many things out there I want to knit, and so many things. I wish I had extra hands. But I should have less knitting time if I get a job. If. If. But we'll see anyway. So I wish everybody a better well, for everybody that had a great 2016, I'm glad for you. For everybody that had a crap 2016, hopefully your 2017 will start off positive and really good. But like everybody else, it's how I think it's how you feel, and you can make it be a good year. So make it be a good year, and I'll see yous all in the next video, podcast, episode, vlog, whatever it is I do. I don't know. But thanks to everybody for all the wonderful Instagram friends, Facebook friends, YouTube friends. Just thanks everybody. See you on the flip side. Bye!